Welcome back to another one of our Arizona area monthly market updates. This market update is for January 2023. We are starting the year off right. We have all of the numbers, all of the factoids to go through together. Stay through until to the end. Lots of information to go through, and we'll present all of the most recent numbers to you here. All right, everyone, welcome back to another one of our monthly market updates, specifically for the Arizona residential real estate market. We go through these numbers every single month with you. We run through factoids and we talk about a few of the key indicators, kind of keep you apprised of what is going on in the specifically Arizona real estate market residential area. So, you guys, my name is Katie Evans. I am the owner and lead agent of the Living 48 real estate team. We're glad to have you back again this month. I hope you will forgive me. I'm going to put my old lady glasses on and utilize my cheat sheet. But let's go ahead and look at our numbers. Hopefully you guys can all see that up there on the screen for you. So let's look at January's market factoid numbers. All right. Still looks like Christmas up there, you guys. So couple numbers that have changed since the previous number. Our supply has decreased from about 4 months worth of supply to 3.6 months. Then we've got our inventory number that has dropped from 77 to 70 days on market. Not surprising on either one of those. That is total seasonality. It is all kinds of crazy fun. Now, I should have said this before, so I'm going to say it now, and I'll probably emphasize it a couple of times throughout this video. The numbers that we are looking at here are for all of the Arizona regional MLS, all right? This covers the whole entire state. This is not necessarily speaking to your city or even your neighborhood specifically. So again, when you're looking at the Arizona real estate numbers, you want to do something with your specific property, you need to go micro. These are more macro numbers. If you have questions and you want us to dive into something for you, please let me know. Be happy to do that for you individually, okay? Active days on market right now. We went up a few days from 87 days on market to 99. Again, throughout the holidays, this is not surprising, but important numbers to know. Same thing with our closed days on market. We went from 61 to 70. We are looking at an active, this means actively listed for sale, price per square foot of $328.59 per square foot versus a sold price per square foot of $265.33. That number went down from our previous report. So right there, you guys, between those two numbers is a really hard conversation for our sellers. They are so used to pricing ahead of the market, and they're still insisting that their agents price them ahead of the market. And this is what's happening. We have this huge delta between what people are listing their house at and what they're actually selling it. And it makes the sellers feel really, really bad. So it is important, if you are interviewing agents, to not just, I guess, hear what you want to hear. Look at the numbers, look at the facts, and price your home appropriately if you're really, really motivated to sell. That number right now, you guys, I'm going to just use my cheat sheet here for a second. Right now, our listing success rate is at 60%. And that active price per square foot and the conversation that is not happening around what you listed at and what you sell it for is one of the reasons that we are only at a 60% success rate right now. So I just feel like, you know, don't hear what you want to hear the reality and make decisions based off of the reality right now. Okay. All right. Back to our factoids here. The average sale price over the last 30 days, again, we're taking all of the numbers and dividing them, and that's the average, is $513,880 house. That's our average cost. Our median sold is $410,000 home. So just so you can see, that kind of gives you the story about affordability here in Arizona. where we're seeing all of the numbers, all of the pricing, everything happening in the last 30 days. Okay. Now, if we look at the average sale price for the last 12 months, we are still up because this is obviously a 12-month cycle. So our average sale price over the last 12 months was $560,984. And our median sold for the last 12 months has now, for like the third month in a row, stayed the same at $450,000. So that's kind of cool. Now, appreciation. Let's look at these numbers for a hot minute. Over the last 12 months, you've seen appreciation of 16%. Not that it's come down 16%, but it's come down from the previous month, which had a higher appreciation number. But over the last 12 months, you've seen your property appreciate for 16%. In the last 30 days, you have seen your appreciation decrease by 1.5%. Now, if we go back into 2022 numbers, I think some of our appreciation rates were as high as 20%. So if you have now lost from the peak of 20%, 1.5%, you're still looking at 18.5% that you grew. Are you really losing value in your house? Are you really, really terrified of the values dropping? Okay, so I know that doesn't sound very nice. I got chastised earlier because I was saying it in such a kind of point blank way, but I want to keep things in perspective, and I want to help you see the reality of what we're dealing with here, and not, oh my gosh, the sky is falling. Okay. We had such crazy, crazy, crazy appreciation growth that, yeah, we are seeing a slight softening in the market. This is due to inflation. This is due to interest rates. This is due to a bunch of different stuff coming back into a more balanced, healthy market. That is why we are seeing that number, okay? So just remember, we track these all the time, and we're going to continue to report the numbers out to you and keep you in the loop as to what is exactly happening. All right, I want to just jump in now, and let's talk about a little bit of what's going on. So right now, as we start January, we are starting with about 16,748 actives and coming soon listings. This is all property types, okay? Mobile homes, condos, single family residents, all of them. Now, that is a 13% decrease month over month, but it is actually up 282% year over year, and actually up 271% from 2021. So if those years felt tight to you, this year is going to feel a little bit tight also. We are seeing inventory numbers come up, but again, with our regular seasonality, this is totally expected, totally normal. We are still down from our historic norms, all right? So that's important to know. Our under contract numbers for last month, we went under contract on 5,914 properties, and that's a 10% reduction month over month. And it is totally in line with our seasonality again. All right. So this is the 7th consecutive monthly low in over 10 years here. So again, low inventory, keeping demand at bay. This is why the values aren't going super, super down. And then our closed sales for December, we recorded 5,145 units sold and closed. That was down 13% from November's numbers, but let's see. Yeah. And it is not only one of the fewest closings in December's for the past 10 years, but also the lowest month since April of 2008. So yeah, there was not a lot to look for and not a lot of sales happening in the month of December. So a couple of additional items that I want to bring to your attention here. I think these are really, really important things, because when we're talking about a softening market, when we're talking about some of these numbers going down, and you see red on my picture screen here, we're always tracking the distressed and the pre-foreclosure numbers. So let's look at these really quick. Distressed is down to 20 properties listed in the MLS as a distressed property right now. And our pre-foreclosure number right now is 8. So again, the sky is not falling. The bottom's not falling out. Okay. We also are doing every once in a while, we'll run in and we'll track where the funding is at. And let me explain to you why we're doing this. So almost 50% of our closed properties are funded with conventional loans. Here's the one I want to bring to your attention. 24% of our closed sales are funded with cash. They're just flat outright purchased. So who is it that is purchasing with cash? That is typically our investor clients. And if investors are still buying 24% of our available inventory, they're closing 24% of that. What that says is that our market is healthier than maybe what we're perceiving it to be. Okay, investors don't buy in unhealthy markets. They buy in places where they feel like they're going to maintain their values and increase in value. Okay, so I'm going to close with this last thought for you, and I want you to take this really, really, really seriously. Buyers, believe it or not, this is a great opportunity for you to buy. Inventory numbers are going up. The interest rates have sort of flattened out. We expect them to go down a little bit, but not dramatically down. You are having this lull where there's not a lot of competition. We're not in bidding wars. We're not in that. The sellers are open to doing seller concessions. In fact, the number, I forgot to tell you this number. Let me tell you this number right here. The houses that had seller concessions, I wanted to tell you this. Oh, here we go. 50% of all closings had seller paid concessions with a median concession of $9,500. If you were looking and purchasing a home between $300,000 and $600,000, nearly 60% of those had it. And if you were between $500,000 and $600,000, 50% of those had it. So seller concessions are back. You can buy down your points on your loans, which have flattened out. There's no more spikes seeming to happen right now. More inventory, more choices. Sellers are a little bit more willing to negotiate. This is a really good buyer opportunity if you're ready. Now, it's not going to last forever, you guys. It's not going to last. I could spend the next half an hour talking to you about why this isn't going to last. Sellers, this is also a primo time for you to list your property. Okay, inventory numbers are still low. The buyers are well qualified. The demographic that's coming is great. We're moving into our seasonality where we're going to see more houses come on the market. So your competition of who you're selling against is going to get more fierce. And yeah, so this really, really, really is a primo time to buy and sell in the Arizona real estate market right now. If you guys have any questions, please, 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 let me stop sharing my screen. Please, please, please reach out to me and my team. We are here to answer your questions, even if they're just like, I'm trying to fill it out questions, Katie. I would love to be that resource for you. Please reach out to us. Let us know what questions you have, how we can be of assistance to you, and how we can help get you educated in the things that you're interested in being educated here in the Arizona residential real estate market. So again, Katie Evans, Living 48 Real Estate Team. You can reach me directly at 480-415-1341, or send us a message, a DM, however you're consuming this content. Visit our website at www.living48realestate.com. Thanks, you guys, and we will catch you on our next monthly market update video.